Hello everybody, this is Franklin Thorpe Gamer, and we are back with more Wind of the Waker of the Wind. And, today we are going to be actually embarking on the Oceanic adventure of a lifetime. This is the part of the game that I said was super tedious, and super annoying, and super long, and super boring, and super everything, and Superman, and super Batman, and super everything, again. And, so, I'm sorry, super Batman, and... So we're going to Offset Island, the first place. No, Offset Island, Outset Island. My bad. We're going to Outset Island, the place where Link was born, because of the fact that we need to collect something. See, actually, two things here, and basically what I'm going to be doing, what I mean by the Oceanic adventure of a lifetime is every square on this map I will be charting. I'm not gonna show. Don't worry, guys. I'm not gonna show it in like regular pace. Want to know why? Because that would take hours. That would be video upon 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 video. You guys get it? Of just watching me just go and feed fish and having them tell me, "Hey, yeah, this is there," and then, "Oh, yeah, and then this is here." It would be really boring. So I'm gonna fast forward through it and give my own like regular paced commentary over the fast forward video. You guys will see how it'll play out when we get to it. But for now, we actually have to collect something from this guy. I already have 200 rupees and I can't hold any more currently. See, somebody had made a comment saying, "Josh, when are you gonna collect things? When are you gonna go ahead and, well, first we gotta show him the nice crest, and when you do, he's like, "What? What? That's an ice crest! How many of those do you have?" Then I suppose the time has come for me to speak to you about the crests. The knight's crests. The knight's crest. It is the symbol of a courageous knight. Really? But not just anyone can gather them. No, it takes a soul who possesses not only power, but wisdom and courage as well. Any courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn the powerful nude sword technique. So basically, you give him 10 of these things, and he teaches you something really cool. He teaches you something called the Hurricane Spin, which is basically Link's spinny attack, except, like, times 11. Imagine the strongest spinny attack you can imagine, and multiply it by 6. The only downside to this is after he does it, he gets dizzy for a brief moment, and it uses up magic abilities, but not really that much, and that's not a big deal, seeing as though I do have quite a bit of magic power. Oh, this part. He's crying tears of happiness because he's just so proud that I could spin around more than one time in a row. Oh, the joyful tears, they won't stop! I thought my tears had dried up long ago! There's nothing left for me to teach you. I am certain now that you will save your sister Elle and bring her home to Outset. Thank you. You could always train with him, and he'd ask you to hit him 100 times before he can hit you 3 times. But that only really gets you 50 rupees and the title of not page anymore. It gives you the title of knight. But, and the title doesn't really do anything for you. But, so now, there's something else that's actually really useful here. We're gonna equip our leaf for when we get up there. But, it's something really important. We're gonna need it for when we have to, like, pay Tingle for all of the maps that cost, like, it's basically, like, outrageous prices. And it takes a lot of money. You have to spend roughly in total all the money that you're going to spend on Tingle and the maps that he has to chart for you, like telling you where the Triforce pieces are. It's going to cost you like roughly like 2,800 rupees. So basically, what's up here is the wallet upgrade, which is only one of the 2 wallet upgrades. This will increase my maximum up to 1,000. And whoa, that was a bit more rough than I expected it. Oh, God, no. Anyways, before I was so rudely interrupted by the elements of nature, yeah, I gotta jump this way a bit. There we go. But, no. See, ooh, that was a nice landing. But we're gonna need the wallet upgrade because, like I said, you're gonna spend actually, I'm gonna spend roughly like 2,800 rupees getting these maps charted, and yes, they have to be charted. It's why I hate this part of the game so much. Because first of all, you have to go around, find the maps. You have to, as far as I know, you have to go find the maps, and then you have to pay Tingle ridiculous amounts of money to go ahead and chart them. And it's just, it's redonkulous. I hate it so much, and it's so time consuming. But I figured, somebody had said, well, Josh, when are you going to collect the wallet upgrades and the heart pieces and stuff? I figured, well, while I'm going around doing all this Triforce bull crap, I might as well go ahead and pick up the heart pieces and stuff too. So that's why I'm going on the Oceanic adventure of a lifetime and traveling from like one end of the sea to the other and charting everything. Plus, everything has something cool for you there, so every single square of the map. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. So she sparkles some fairy dust on me. Sparkles? No, she sprinkles some fairy dust on me, which is more like flower petals, because it is flower petals, and suddenly my wallet becomes bigger, which it's not really a wallet, it's just a sack. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness, my bad. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Sit down, put on sunglasses, a nice track of your favorite record, and a nice glass of wine, and you will be refreshed. But, yeah, we gotta go through here, and we gotta go back the way we came. Yay. And then, so we got the hurricane spin, we got the wallet upgrade, then I'm gonna get one more wallet upgrade, and then it's fast forward a time. And I'm gonna go through the explanation of, like, all the islands and stuff. And it'll be super fun. Not really. It's gonna be really time consuming and boring on my part, but it's gonna be sped up for your guys' convenience. And it's going to be a long, drawn-out process that I'm doing for the second time as for my inconvenience. So, anyways, yeah, I will go ahead. No, I will pull up to the... let's see. Oh, but anyways, the second wallet upgrade is located, I believe, like around this area on the map. There's a little, like, fairy fountain area, and you can go to it, and it's another wallet upgrade. And get this, I forget if I already said this or not, but, like, it's crazy how it upgrades, because it goes from being, okay, your maximum is 200, then it goes from being 200 to 1,000, then it goes from being 1,000 to 5,000. That's just amazing. Alright, well, I'm going to go to Windfall and then find that place, and I'll tell you guys when I'm, well, actually, you guys will see when I'm there. Alright, see you guys over there. Yeah, so it's in sight, guys. You're going to want to go northwest of Windfall Island, and it's right there. You can see it all the way in the distance, the little silhouette version of it, the little darkened area of it. Yay! Time-consuming sailing across the ocean. But it's okay, we're almost there, and when we get there, we're going to get the wallet upgrade, and we're going to be able to hold over... well, only 5,000 Break Scouter rupees. And was that a battleship over there? I believe it is. Well, I'm not going to go sink it. Alright, so basically, like, I never collected this stuff. Whenever I would play through this game, I would, like, without recording, obviously, back in the good old days, I would never go and pick up special stuff like this. Screw my mail. Like, I never went and collected extra heart pieces. I never went and got the wallet upgrade, so it made paying Tingle like 1,000 times more complicated. Young Waker of the Winds. Oh, wow, you speak exactly the same as the other one. You guys must be sisters. Twin sisters. And more flower petals are spat onto us, and we suddenly have, like, the fattest wallet possible. You can now carry more rupees. Now you can hold up to 5,000. Alright. The fairies in this fountain, yeah, exactly. They heal you. I get it. We've known that fairies healed me since the beginning of the game, but thanks. Thanks for letting me know. Alright. Okie dokie. This is the part where I conclude that it is time to cut out stuff and fast forward. Alright, so first things first, you're gonna want to go find Beetle's ship. Beetle can be located outside of Outset Island and Dragon Roost Island and all sorts of locations actually. And you're gonna need to buy a bait bag and a bunch. You're gonna need to stock up on the all-purpose bait. Okay, the first island you go to after you feed your fishy friend is the Horseshoe Island. And the Horseshoe Island basically has nothing useful on it. But, you know, you do get to play a nice game of golf. And let's just say it takes some big nuts to play this golf game. Quite literally, actually. So, you work your way through the golf game. First one you have to just throw it. Second one you have to throw it. And sometimes you'll have to, you know, throw in that little leaf blow. And then, you know, the next one's like, oh, well, I'm going to be a douche. And you're just going to have to use the leaf in general. And then that treasure chest appears. But there's also a hole right there. So don't forget about that. Yeah, and I missed the treasure chest like a douche. And so you go up, blah, 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 blah. And then I got the treasure chest first, because if you go through the hole, then what you have to do in order to get back to that treasure chest right there, you have to go through the golf game again, and I didn't want to do that. So you go down the hole, and there's some enemies from, like, you know, it's like a blast from the past. You haven't seen these things in forever. And you just fight those things off, and then a treasure chest appears. Also, along with the other treasure chest, it has a treasure chart in it. And that's really all that contains. And don't forget, every island also has its own treasure, which is usually just rupeeage. Okay, next island where you're going to feed your fish is going to be the Headstone Island, which the Headstone Island is completely useless because it's the one that you entered the Earth Temple in. Alright, the next fishy friend we're going to feed is going to be, I believe, at the Angular Islands. No, the Two-Eyed Reef. The Two-Eyed Reef is pretty much unimportant in every sense of the word. There's really nothing in it besides a little bit of treasure. The next fish you feed is then the Angular Islands. The Angular Islands is very, very important because it contains a silver rupee, first of all, which is worth 200, and not only that, but it also has a heart piece here. But first you want to go through that hole, and this is where the silver rupee is. You have to solve a puzzle involving pulling out blocks, and it's really not that challenging. You just go to the end and pull out that one, then 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 that one, and jump on top, and then you know, do that with the mirror shield, and you undo that, and yeah, you get the silver rupee. And then you go back up, you go back out, and you don't really need the boat to get up there, or anything really. You just climb up because the tides will take you up there, and this involves more block pushing and pulling, and it's pretty simple. And then you get to the top, and then there should be a blue chew jelly, and that's why I pulled out my arrow. And then I was stupid, used up my fairy, thought I could pick up the chew jelly with my bottle. I'm retarded. And then you open that up, and there we go. There's the heart piece. The next place you go to would be, well, it's actually nothing. It's another thing that's really not important, but it's also important at the same time. See, I said you're going to need a lot of rupees to get Tingle to chart those maps for you. Well, this is the place to go to because it's the boat. It's the boat course, and the boat course can allow you to win a lot of rupees. So it's going to be super useful in the future. And I believe the last place we're going to go to is when we feed the fish. We then have him show us the 5-star islands. Now, the 5-star islands is just like 5 rocks that are all next to each other, protruding out of the water. Like over there. Yeah, you just saw them. They're pretty pointless. I don't see any reason for them. As far as I know, those are really unimportant rocks. But on here, yeah, backflip into the water because I'm retarded. And then, but over here, actually, is where the important part is, because this is actually a very important square on the map. And in here is actually a place where you can get another heart piece. And once you obtain that heart piece, then everything will be all good and jolly. But you have to go through a few enemies first. And I'm pretty sure that's just about it.